So my neighbor shared something with me the other day that I found to be the most true and beautiful thing I'd heard in a really long time, and it goes along with this theme of holding on for life and to life that I've been thinking about recently as I've been listening to a song called Holding On for Life by Broken Bells. That is just my jam at the moment. Check it out. So my friend said that her grandmother, who is 97 years old, shared this with her a few days ago, and I just instantly fell in love because I could relate so deeply to this. And it is, heaven rests on the other side of your pain. And it is when you walk through your pain that you discover this place of heaven. You know, I thought a lot about kind of the concept of heaven and hell this year, and I was never really one to believe in the idea of heaven and hell in the way that perhaps religiously some of us are taught growing up, where you leave this life and you go to heaven or hell. Now, to me, the idea was always we create a heaven or hell here on earth. And one of my favorite quotes is Winston Churchill's, "When you're going through hell, keep going." And the reason it's one of my favorite quotes is because I kept coming back to that quote this year when I was going through hell, and I did not have any idea how I was supposed to keep going. And honestly, at times I didn't want to keep going. I was just in so much pain that I could not see any way out. And that's what happens when you're severely depressed or going through something difficult. In my experience, you're wrapped in cellophane. You don't feel or see any sort of clarity. It's dark. There's sirens everywhere. Perfect timing for what I'm saying. So I'm thinking about this quote, when you're going through hell, keep going. And I'm hearing this song in my head saying, holding on for life. And I'm thinking about what my friend's grandmother says about how heaven rests when you walk through your pain. And I'm realizing it's so true. I'm realizing that now that I've had the courage to walk deeply into the darkness of my pain and really face it and see it and embrace it and find a way to accept that it is just as much a part of me as all the sparkly, beautiful parts that I love, I have discovered a sense of grounding and a sense of, I'll call it heaven. It definitely feels like it in a way that I haven't really before. And I know that times will come again that will be dark and scary and painful, because that's part of the human experience. That's what I came here to experience and to do and to learn from. But the reminder that heaven rests when you make it through your pain is so meaningful to me. And I love hearing reminders that can really help in those moments when you are so lost and scared in the dark that you have no idea where you're going or where you want to go. And I feel like during the holidays, there's a lot of hoopla about gifts and presents and family and fun and joy, but I also sense there's a lot of people right now suffering and scared and in challenging situations. And so I just wanted to say a few words about the idea of holding on for life and going through hell. Keep going when you're there, because you will come out the other side. And when you do, if you truly embrace and face all of you, the beauty, the light, the sparkle, the joy, and the fear and the despair and the depression and anxiety, the whole kaleidoscope, I like to see it, of your humanity, what you will find on the other side is not only a sense of heaven, but strength and grounding, unlike which you've ever felt or seen. In my experience, that is to be true, and that is what I know to be true, and I share it. And I also ask, please, if you are going through something really difficult or scary, reach out and share it and talk about it, because if I hadn't done so, I'm very convinced that I would not be standing here in this moment sharing this with you. It was the sharing and the admitting and the embracing of all that darkness that saved my life. And I'm just like you. We're human and we're here to help each other. So on this day and throughout this holiday season, may you gift someone the chance to be there for you, and hopefully gift others the chance to be there for them too. We really do get by with a little help from our friends. So happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever it is you celebrate. And hold on to life, and remember that on the other side of your pain rests something very true and very beautiful and very heavenly.